I have my teleprompter.
Hello, Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. You young people don't even know that. First off, I'd like to thank everyone who's here to celebrate this special day, whether you traveled far or just down the street, and far is England, Boston for F-A-R, so I don't pronounce that too well. But honestly, I want to thank David and Laura for raising such a fine young man. I have not spent as much time with Carlton as some of the other folks here. But you've developed a young man who any father would love to have as a son-in-law. And like I said, I give him a little credit. I give you two a lot of credit, okay? First time I met Carlton, he's at our house in Florida. Justin, you're doing a heck of a job, by the way. So I'm in the backyard trying to clean a fire pit because Carlton and Darby are coming to the house, and someone told me I had to. And at my age, knees and back, it's not something I should be doing. Carlton came in the backyard, just met me. Not only did he ask if he could help, which people do that all the time and you know they don't mean it. No, he kind of pushed me out of the way and cleaned the fire pit. That was bonus points, by the way, okay? And then at the end of that weekend, we had a great weekend, introduction weekend, and he asked for my contact information, cell phone. Didn't think of it at the time, gave it to him anyways, right? You little bastard. So, I know, I'm the straight guy in the family. So one day I'm on the train going home from work, phone rings. I look down, Carlton's calling me. Right? Now, for some reason, I knew there was nothing wrong with Darby. I knew it was an emergency. But then my little voice in the head said, guess why he's calling? Carlton, I let that thing ring for 30 seconds. And it wasn't because of you as a person. I'm just like, what am I gonna say? Because I know what you were gonna say. And I'm like, do I play it straight, which you know I don't do well already, or do I give him a hard time? Right? And again, it comes to the parents. Okay? You raised such a fine young man. He called me and asked for my permission for my daughter. Right? And come on now, I'm a dad. There's no one good enough for my daughter. And then I met Carlton. Okay? And that's why I'm talking to you two directly. All right? I'll talk to them later. Right? So, one of the things that's important in this family is a sense of humor, as you can tell. So, the night of Darby's graduation from Chapel Hill, right? A few people here were there that night. So, the night of Darby's graduation, we're at dinner, nice big round table. For some reason, I always have trouble with public displays of affection towards my daughter. If someone puts their arms around her shoulder, it's me. Okay? So Carlton goes like this. I have a steak knife in my hand. Right? Yes, they were engaged, and I honestly didn't have a problem with them, but this, as Zachary said, was a moment of truth. Right? And I said, you know, can you get your hands off my daughter? Right? So then, and this is why I know he's a perfect fit for this family. He goes, so after Darby and I get married, what do I call you? Daddy-O? I said, sir. He said, okay, Daddy-O, sir. And at that point, I may have said something about calling 911, because I still had the steak knife in my hand, okay? But at that moment, I knew, especially because Darby can be Darby, that he was the right person, okay? But it was all good humor, and I really wasn't going to do anything with a steak knife. My wife made me put it down. All right? Darby, you're such a beautiful young woman. But you're such a... No, I didn't mean that. I meant the microphone. Do you need help? I just want to say how proud I am and happy for you, Justin, being able to hold the iPad this long. No, seriously. Now, as any parents know, there are things you do as a parent for your kids that you wouldn't normally do. So Darby, Probably don't know how old she was. I was coaching her soccer team, because as most people here from Norton know, I coached every soccer team on the planet for 20 years. They had pink shirts. So to help bond with the girls on that town team, I bought a pink shirt to coach, so that everyone knew where their coach was. Now, Darby didn't need to know that because she heard me, and I'm yelling and screaming because even though it was just a friendly game of soccer, I haven't coached one of those since I was born, as the Nordbecks would know. All right? That's again. But I'm almost done. Do you like my tie, everyone? All right? This tie, I was told I was wearing tonight. It was a special gift from my daughter. And there's, of course, a story behind that. You young people don't know, but in the old days, you had to wear a tie to work. Okay? And a suit. Every day I went to work, Darby picked out my tie. So about a month ago, or was it like a week ago, I found out you were getting married. I can't remember. But about a month ago, a month before, she goes, I'm picking out your tie. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, I've always picked out your ties, okay? Then she told me what color shirt to get, what color suit to wear. Did you tell me what socks to wear? Thank you, I did, okay? For the rest of my life, this would be my favoriteest tie ever. That's Boston forever, okay? I'm sorry, I'm just having fun. I wish Darby and Carlton all the joy and happiness that they deserve. You're now part of a bigger family, okay? And it's not just everyone here, all right? It's the people that couldn't be here, the people you're gonna meet, and it just goes on and on and on, okay? And the more people you go through this wonderful, amazing journey, all right? And hopefully it doesn't rain every day like it is now, okay? And Carlton, in closing, because Justin's starting to cramp up now, as long as you treat my daughter the way that I know you will, the way you've been brought up, you can call me whatever the heck you want, because I really don't care. Just don't call me Justin. All right, so I propose a toast to the happy couple, and thank you very much.